Hello, my name is Markus Messerschmidt. Exactly 1 week ago I got the diagnosis of multiple sclerosis. And I want to talk about it. That I got the diagnosis and what it makes to me, and I want to contribute to this very nice community I found on the internet. Met Ambry, all those YouTube videos connected to my MS story, where people telling about their MS story, who are also doing some anniversary update every year about their MS. And I want to do it as well, just because it is so important for me to hear you, to hear all these individual stories, how you are dealing with your MS, and I want to contribute to that as well. So I will tell my story, my thoughts and strategies I'm planning to go ahead with. So first of all, I will just talk a little bit about my symptoms and how it came to the diagnosis. Then I will definitely talk about what is in my mind now after 1 week of the diagnosis, and perhaps some other stuff. So I do have MS symptoms, I guess, since 5 years. You know, these tinglings in the fingers and hands, and also in my feet, both sides. And it just started, I guess, in the feet, and it got a little bit worse. It was like, not walking on needles, but tingles and a little bit pressure, and I got a little bit numb also, especially on the feet, and I realized that it was a little bit connected, or it was connected to my stress. But I'm a meditation teacher, so I'm quite good with stress. I can work good with my emotions, with anxiety, sadness, anger, and keep a good balance. But it was not able for me to bring these tinglings, this symptom away with meditation. So over many years, and walking also to a lot of doctors, I got somehow inside that it could be my body who is creating these symptoms somehow, and not only my psyche. I had the idea that I'm dealing with so much stress of my unconsciousness, that I have this stress problem, or the body stress symptoms. So 5 years before it started somehow. About 2 years ago it got a little bit worse. I got especially muscle problems. My muscle hurted on the stomach area, on the back area, and this hurt so much that I need to take painkillers sometimes to go to work. I'm a scientist. I need to say, I work at the university as a scientist in the field of pedagogy. So I deal with the topic of learning. I also give my first lecture in 3 months about transformational learning. Yes. I will also speak about meditation at the university. Yeah. So about 2 weeks ago, I was at a researcher meeting in Germany, and before this meeting I got problems with my eye. It hurt a little bit. I thought it could be like inflammation. it was just in my background. So I took some vitamin C, I calmed myself a little bit down, but this researcher thing is also a little bit stressful sometimes, especially when you need to be somewhere. I have a problem with it, you know, this is very strict outside things, and so I have the feeling when I need to be there, I really need to perform. So going there or doing something like that or writing papers is always a little bit connected with stress. And I had this problem, and after 2 days being there, I lost a little bit my sight. Also, I saw colors different. And after the last project meeting day, I went to have a meal because I was hungry, and then I went straight forward to the ambulance. And there they made some checking, and they said when I'm home I need to go there to the ambulance as well and check it out. And yeah, the guys from Germany, I was in Freiburg, said yeah, I should check out MS. And if somebody has done it, if there is, they asked me if I made some MRT. And I had done MRT, I was also by the neurologist. And they found in the MRT, this was about half a year before, some lesions in my head, I think 4. But the neurologist, even with my symptoms, I described him, he did not say anything about MS. So, yes. Yeah, at home I went to the ambulance because of my eye, and they just made a lumbar puncture. They put a needle in my, you know. And also, it's a strange feeling actually, not very enjoyable. They had done it twice, you know. The second time they needed to give me some extra drugs to calm me down because it was horrible. Naja. With this combination of the MRT finding, my symptoms with the eye, the lumbar puncture, the findings there, I got the diagnosis 1 week before. It was the 15th of December 2022. The doctor said to me, yeah, Mr. Messerschmidt, you have MS. So well, since then I know it. I know what I had in mind over in the back corner of my mind over the years, because I did some Google research, of course. But I put it always a little bit away, you know. And 2 years before I saw the film of Matt Embry, Living Proof, and it was so good to see it 2 years before. And after I got the diagnosis, I watched the film again. It's free on YouTube to watch it. It's lovely. It's so nice to hear a story from a person and how he is acting, he's doing with it. And I really saw the connection, the potential to do it just like him. Changing my diet. I changed it 1 week before, exactly the day I got the diagnosis. And my tinglings are going away. Probably it's also because of the cortisone I did get. 5 days every day cortisone, you know, to get this inflammation from the eye down, and I guess it had a good impact probably on my lesions in my head and all around my body, because my body was like, you know, a firework. it wasn't. My body was feeling like, when it was really stressful, like my body is the universe and the universe is making party. So well. So these days I do research, mostly findings in internet, because my doctor have the next announcement is in 1 month. I don't know, they are probably busy or it's not that big emergency, but then I will get some kind of medicine proof or medicine references how to deal with this MS or which kind of MS this is. You know, I have some open questions. I heard about medicine, and I heard about, of course, Medambry and doing this diet. So I feel like having everything good on my radar. Yes. 3 days I got 3 days after I got the diagnosis. I had the big wish to tell people. The first day I told my parents. After three days I told my colleagues in the work that I have MS diagnosed. This was very important for me, very much. Just to say it. That they can take care about me. You know, it's like I feel I really need to have some time to heal, to bring the stress down, you know, from the eye. This is just a symptom of an underlying stress system, I feel. So over the last days with this cortisone, which really worked out very well. It was lovely to take cortisone. It was a kind of trip, you know. And yeah. So I do have the feeling that I do good. I'm very well connected with my family. They put love around me. My friends visited me. I called quite all of them, you know, not all, but you know, about 10 people. I announced it in my family, so yeah. Slowly, I do take some time with me, changing my diet, doing sport, heal. So, this is my first video after 1 week diagnosis, and I do plan to make another video in 1 year about multiple sclerosis and how it changed for me, and which decisions I took and which plans I do make, and what do I can say now is I really, yeah, I'm enjoying time now a little bit. So well. So I hope you appreciated this video, you like it. You also can comment it, or you can write me. And I want to really say thank you to Matt Embry. Probably he's looking at it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I want to thank this community who built up such a positive vibe, where it was so easy for me to check in, to get good information, a positive, constructive way. yeah, and yeah, so thank you.